Hi guys, Stephanie again. Thanks so much for joining me on my second video in my 3-part video series on goal setting. In my last video, we talked about how important it is to set goals, but also how important it is to have fluidity in those goals. Today, I'm going in a different direction and I want to talk to you about how your personal goals actually have positive impact on others. I think this is a really cool concept and I'm excited to share it with you. When we set goals, we are challenged to expand and become better versions of ourselves. When we have a clear and determined idea of where we want to go and who we want to become, it actually allows for us to live our life with greater purpose and take responsibility for how we show up in the world. You see, goal setting isn't just about setting tasks and going about achieving them. Goal setting actually goes much beyond that, yet it's something that's never talked about. When we have a very clear idea of what we want out of life, it actually allows for us to have a better understanding of who we are. And with that understanding of our own desires and where we find our happiness, we actually become better parents, better partners, better colleagues, better friends, better people. And this is where goal setting gets very interesting to me, because the more that we understand ourselves and we show up as a better version in the world, we actually begin to contribute to the greater good. So how is this even possible? Well, we must understand that to live true to ourselves is not a selfish venture, but a very generous one. Now, I know that seems very ironic because we have been taught to believe that in order to be good humans, we need to be self-sacrificing. But that is not true. Actually, in order to be good humans, we actually have to put ourselves first. As Shakespeare said in Hamlet, "To thy own self be true, and it must follow as night the day, that thou shalt not be false to any man." Because when we put ourselves first and we are true to our own intentions, we actually allow the space for others to do the same. So I would like to share with you a little personal story that actually relates to this exact topic. When I was a young girl, I confess that I didn't ever really have a problem with attracting the boys, nor did I ever really have an issue with my weight. Unfortunately, my best friend did. And as a result, she would put me down in public and make me feel bad to make herself feel better. And this always made me feel really bad for her. So I would always try to downgrade and play myself small so that I didn't hurt her feelings. We have been friends for a very, very long time, and I had found over the years that I actually wasn't doing her or myself a service by not living up to my full potential. What I had found as we matured was that the more that I lived true to myself and the more that I went after my goals, the more that she got inspired to do the same. And she has actually gone after a job and she's bought a home that she never thought possible because she saw me do the same. So I think that that's a perfect example of why living true to yourself is actually a benefit to others. So never ever downplay who you are. Embrace everything about you and just go after what you want. Because remember, the more that you know you and the more that you go after what matters to you, the more that you're actually inspiring others to do the same. And there you go. So there's some of my insights on why your goal setting actually benefits others. Now, if you'd like to see some of my tips on goal setting, please visit my website at www.stephanienielsen.ca, where I have prepared for you a downloadable PDF where it outlines my top 5 tips for goal setting. So make sure you go and download that. And if you want to watch my 3rd video of this installment where I talk about how to track and manage your goals, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that the minute that installment comes out, you get it in your inbox. Oh, and please, make sure you leave your comments for me. I love to hear your feedback. It's the only way I'm going to get better. So thanks so much for joining, and until next time, in peace and in love.